Hi everyone, I know it's been a while, but here we are, it's 2024. We still want to get booked and blessed, so let's get to it. Just to give you a bit of a life update, because all the cool kids are doing that these days. What have I been up to lately? Performing a brand new act in front of a sold-out crowd for the first time with 24 hours notice. Creating the pitch deck for my brand new first ever production show that I am producing. And I'm super excited. Collaborating with some pretty badass witches. Leveling up my magic wear store. If you haven't checked it out already, please go to thehexclubstore.com. We're also on Instagram, the Hex Club Store, and also on Facebook, of course. Thanks to everyone who's already bought some stuff. I know one of our best sellers is the Magic School Dropout tee. Love seeing all your photos of you wearing that stuff. And when you come to shows and are wearing that stuff, it's really cool. So thank you to everyone for that. Speaking of merch, I've been selling out of my new merch on tour. The stuff on the website is always there. You can always buy everything that's online. But we do have very limited edition Say the Magic Words branded tees and hoodies sometimes at Champions of Magic. And I think it was like the second day of Toronto that we sold out of the hoodies. So pretty cool. Hoping we've got some more in for the March run so you can get them when you come to the show. But as I said, you can get the rest of it all online whenever you want at thehexclubstore.com. I've also been planning a super exciting, romantic, relaxing forest getaway at the end of the month. I literally have been wanting to do this for the longest time, and I finally found an Airbnb that looks super cute. And yeah, can't wait. It's going to be in California just for a few days at the end of the month. And I really haven't had a holiday in... Yeah, I don't know when I last had a holiday. I don't know what those are anymore. So, super excited. And then just the usual, getting into daily rituals and habits, good habits. If you haven't read the book Atomic Habits, I highly recommend it. So yeah, like making my bed, journaling, gratitude, taking my vitamins and supplements, getting tons of vegan protein. And my new favorite thing is first thing in the morning, having a glass of warm water with Celtic sea salt. A lot of benefits to that. I won't bore you with that. That's not what this video is about, but I highly recommend you check that out. So what are we doing today? Starting off the new year with things that I quit doing as a performer and why you should too. Yes, we're diving deep into the art of letting go and living a more happier and fulfilled life. Let's get right into it. First on the list, I quit overthinking. Yes, I could win medals for overthinking. I realized that overanalyzing just leads to stress, anxiety, and most importantly, inaction. And if there's one thing that I'm doing this year, 2024 is the year of taking action. So first, just try to acknowledge when you get sucked into that negative thought pattern and just take a pause. Focus on doing one thing that can help you get closer to achieving your goals, whatever they may be. Every action is a vote for the person that you want to become. So quit overthinking it, take a deep breath, relax, and just do the damn thing. Also, maybe take a walk. That really helps. Secondly, I quit seeking validation from others. You see, as a performer, it's really easy to get caught up in the applause and the standing ovations and the praise. But I realized that some days that just doesn't work for me. I realized that true fulfillment can only really come from inside myself. I have to believe that I am doing something worthy. So don't let external opinions define your worth. Like Dieter Von Teese said, ignore the critics. Only mediocrity is safe from ridicule. Dare to be different. I gave up listening to everyone's opinions and trying to take all the advice that I got given. Some of it just won't work for you. Not all of it is going to be right. If you take on everyone's notes, it could end up not resembling your act at all. Absolutely have a mentor. I'm a big advocate for a mentor and also a team of people that you trust. But it's really important to filter the advice and only use the stuff that really resonates with you and that you actually get excited about. Ultimately, you getting excited about something that someone else says is a surefire way to make sure that it deserves to go in. But don't take anything less. Believe in yourself and your own ideas and narratives so you can enjoy and ultimately be happy and proud of what you're doing. One of my favorite quotes is from Bernadette Peters, and it's, you've got to be original, because if you're like somebody else, what do they need you for? Next up, I said goodbye to carrying unnecessary baggage, both metaphorically and literally. Life is too short to lug around heavy emotions and possessions that don't serve you. If I'm in a rut, one of the first things I do is declutter. Declutter my mind by brain dumping, journaling, exercising, normally with dance class. And then also my space, my environment, by cleaning, tidying, reorganizing my desk or my vanity or my closet or my makeup bag. I personally really love to have a clean and tidy environment and space to work in. So whether it's your workspace, your dressing room, your backstage area, whatever it is, try and do a deep clean. Also, do an inventory of what you actually have. Clear out your props, cards, costumes. Trust me, you'll feel lighter and freer, and you'll know what you're actually working with. Quit making it easy to get distracted. I love a good personal development book, and the one I'm reading right now is called Level Up by Rob Dial. There you go. He actually does the podcast that I really like called The Mindset Mentor. Highly recommend that one and this book. Basically, it's called Level Up, Get Focused, Stop Procrastinating, and Upgrade Your Life. In the book, he talks about how you have designed every room in your house to be suited towards some type of action. So, for example, in the living room, you may have the TV in front of the couch, and so therefore the action that you're encouraging is to sit on the couch and then watch TV. I don't even have a TV. I have books on the shelf of my coffee table, so if I'm sitting on the couch, then I'm more likely to pick up a book and read. It's a lot easier to pick up a book when I'm sat on the couch than it is to get up from the couch, get my laptop from my desk, which is in a different part of my small apartment, unplug it, take it back, and watch Netflix. So design your room, your space, your environment geared towards the things that you want to accomplish, the actions that you want to actually take. So if you want to be practicing or filming or creating, design your environment such that you don't have to test your willpower in order to do it. So basically ask yourself, how can I design my environment so that it is easy or easier for me to take action? And how can I design my environment so that it's harder to distract myself from what I want to be doing and the action that I want to be taking? Moving on to quitting the drama queens and kings in the entertainment industry. I quit toxic drama, and you should too. As I see drama unfold, or I just notice myself consuming content that kind of gives me uncomfortable energy, I immediately unfollow or remove myself from that situation or that conversation. Life's too short to be surrounded by fakery, divas, users, or energy-sucking vampires. Try to surround yourself with inspiring, creative, and good energy people who share the same values as you. Hang out with the people that have what you want, because proximity is power. I don't know if Tony Robbins said that. Probably someone like that. I'm going to say Tony Robbins. Next, I quit collecting random props and gimmicks. Why, you ask? Well, because magic isn't about the tools, it's about the magician. The real magic comes from in here, and not from the newest, coolest gadget that everyone is after. Sorry to all the magic shops out there. Also, you should still buy my merch at the X Club store. Anyway, start with and focus on your skills, themes, storytelling, because this is the stuff that should dictate what you end up spending your money on. And maybe you'll spend a little or a lot extra, but it will be for something unique and custom to you. And for me, I'd much rather have my flamethrower and my custom belt frame than 50 packet tricks that I maybe opened once or haven't opened at all. Now let's talk about the habit of constant busyness. We want to quit that. You know, society really glorifies being busy and productive, but I've learned that true productivity isn't about doing more, it's about doing what matters. Take breaks, prioritize self-care, but really just focus your actions. And it's just as important to schedule the relaxing things or the things that make you happy as it is to schedule the work. If you're a creative, then you need alone time doing nothing. Well, I do. Creative people just need to sit around doing nothing sometimes. So stop juggling too many projects at once and just try to focus on one thing at a time. If you have everything down like a well-oiled machine, then more power to you. So focus on the next best step you can do today, maybe even right now, to achieve your goals. Every day, just choose to do a single task, a single to-do on your list, that no matter how small, you'll get it done and it will get you a step closer to achieving your goals. Essentially, for me, quality beats quantity, and I just want to be 1% better every day. As long as I take some kind of action towards the goal that I'm trying to get at, then even just doing one thing is better than nothing. I quit social media addiction. Spending hours mindlessly scrolling through your feed is a time suck and it's not healthy. What I've been trying is limiting my screen time. Some of my work is on social media, but I'm able to schedule it so that I can only be on it for a limited amount of time at a certain time of the day. Also, there's this thing on your home screen. You can add a widget that actually tells you how much you've been on your screen and how much you've been using certain apps. So you can actually monitor how much social media you are doing. I was personally horrified when I did this at first. So it made me a lot more conscious of how much time I was spending on my phone. Also, if you're doing something that doesn't require internet connection, if you're writing or doing something creative where you don't need to go on Google or use any type of website, then I highly recommend turning your Wi-Fi off. Even if it's for 25 minutes, there's the Pomodoro technique where it's 25 minutes of focused work and then 5 minutes off, and then you repeat that. So yeah, turn your Wi-Fi off 25 minutes or 90 minutes at a time to really focus your attention on the task at hand. This especially helps if you're doing something that requires deep focus or if you're trying to complete a really important task. Place your phone somewhere that is beyond your arm's reach so that if you want to grab it, you actually have to make some effort to get up and go get it. Also, figure out what notifications you actually need. I don't get any social media notifications on my phone. The only notifications I have are my calendar, emails, and text messages. So yeah, sorry to all the people who DM me and I don't reply. I just don't have notifications for it because you know what? You can get sucked in really easily and then an hour's gone by. Lastly, I quit the pursuit of perfection. Because guess what? Perfection doesn't exist. I've always been a perfectionist, and I think it kind of goes with overthinking, which inevitably leads to inaction. And like I said, 2024, perfection is a dream and creativity killer. And really, you're just worried about being judged or trying to cover up some other type of fear or insecurity. It's avoidance. Instead, embrace the beauty of imperfection. It's really in our quirks, in our flaws, that our actual uniqueness shines through, and we tend to grow. So embrace the journey, mistakes and all. People sometimes like to see a little weirdo on stage trying something different, but never wait until you're ready. That day. So if you want to live a more fulfilling life as a performer, those are just some of the things I think you might consider quitting. Everyone who has found happiness or success has quit something along the way. They've quit jobs, habits, friends, partners. They've probably been alone for a while. But this all creates space for better habits, genuine friendships, greater love, and purposeful work. So make room. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Really helps me out. And share this video with any of your friends you think it might be beneficial for, anyone that might need a little inspiration. But until next time,